I remember seeing in high school one time, I think it was a quote by, I can't remember, I don't know if it was Truman or Roosevelt, but it said, like, do the best you can where you are with what you have. So I kind of do go by that quote where it's like, well, you know, what are the opportunities that I have kind of available to me, and then I try to actually get a lot of use of them. So I've kind of always just did that. It's like, well, if the opportunity's there, go for it. And I think that's kind of really what led me to do a lot of things that I do. I remember going probably way back to like first grade, just, I want to be a doctor. And the funny thing is, like, it's so long ago, and it's like, I've been saying for so long, I want to be a doctor. It's like, it kind of feels somewhat innate. Like, of course I have more developed reasons for it, but there might have been a childhood experience. My dad had to have I believe it was a quadruple bypass heart surgery when I was probably in grade school sometime. So I think I was around it. I was probably fascinated by just how they did those, because he told me how, like, you know, cardiothoracic surgeons, like, yeah, they had to take my heart out and do this. And you know, you're telling this to a little kid, it's like, wow, that's amazing, you know, what medicine can do. When I was in high school, they offered a lot of dual credit classes, and they had a thing where it's like over the summer you could take classes at the community college. So I took a lot of my general education courses there, so I kind of transferred in with like 50 some credits. Not quite an associate, some people do that. But I figured, well, I'll just stay in college for 4 years. You know, I figured there's also that character development that goes with the 4 years here. But during my sophomore year, it's just, I figured, well, why not just try, like, I completed my bio minor, but I heard for the MCAT, like, you needed to know all these behavioral stuff. So I thought, why not pick up a sociology minor? And then I've always kind of had stories going on in my head, and it's like, I always wanted to kind of write stories. So it's like, well, if I wanted, this is my chance to do it. I probably won't have the chance again later. So I figured I'd try the creative writing minor. But it kind of hit me all at once. Like, before I was kind of like STEM only, but then I think during my sophomore year, I don't know what it was. It's kind of like you start connecting concepts or something. But I realized, you know, it's kind of good to kind of just branch out and kind of embrace the liberal arts education.